Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of this bill. You know, I was very fortunate during my 40-year law enforcement career to work for a large and growing law enforcement agency. We had the resources to go after federal grants to help keep our communities safe, to bring those federal dollars back home to protect my community. And I know that many agencies that I worked with did not have that benefit. And that's why on many of the projects that came from federal participation, we often partnered with much smaller agencies to help them out. And so this bill is all about helping those agencies with 125 officers or less to be able to access those federal grants that they cannot access right now for training, for retention, for hiring, and that is what we should be doing, Mr. Speaker. And that's why I worked with my good friend across the aisle, Josh Gottheimer. I appreciate you working on this, getting to the language that we could all agree with. It's been back and forth quite a bit, but we got it here to the floor, and I congratulate you on that. Because this is a bipartisan issue. This is for our law enforcement men and women. These are for those small agencies. We need to be able to help them out. And I can tell you the last 2.5 years has left law enforcement demoralized like never before. I've seen it. They need this assistance as they have officers that are leaving in droves. So I would encourage my colleagues on both sides of the aisle, come together and vote for this bill which is going to help small law enforcement agencies join with the National Fraternal Order of Police, who supports this bill, and other law enforcement organizations. NAPO is another. So I would encourage you to vote yes on this bill. I believe these small law enforcement agencies absolutely need our assistance. And with that, I yield back.
Gentleman yields back.